right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. It's time for everybody's favorite morning show, Wake Up and Barca. Let's fix the camera angle. Let's clear our throat. Let's take a sip of the Americano. Still a little too hot. Let's go ahead and start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John. All right, shaking out the cobwebs, waking up. My nephew Ayush is in the building. How we doing? How we doing? Who else we got in here today as we slowly wake up, shake out the cobwebs? It's going to be a slow day for me today, I think, folks. I think it's going to be a slow day for me. Had one puppy wake up at like 2, 3 in the morning, start throwing up because he ate the most of a sock yesterday. So that was fun. And then at like 5 o'clock, my other puppy decided I'm just going to start licking my paws uncontrollably and not stop. So in the middle of the quiet night, you're just going to hear. Good luck sleeping with that. And then back to puppy number 1. He decided, well, that sounds great. I'm going to do that too. So that was my night. I'm exhausted. I am quite exhausted. Let me see here. So why am I not seeing the chat pop up? I'm seeing it on one side, but not the other. So good morning, Vibula. Good morning, Kyle. How we doing, my friend? Kyle Cash Money, my buddy. Hazries is here. Nobody's here with us. And Lebo, how we doing? How we doing? Let me see if I can fix why my chat is not showing up, because it should definitely be showing up. Let me refresh this. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Let's find out. We shall see. Are there 2 different chats going on? Like, what is happening here? Let me go to my studio real quick. So, if I could show you all what's happening, I would, but I don't think I can show you what's happening on my screen. This will make sense in a minute. Oh, that's why. Oh, that is interesting. All right, folks. For some reason, this started and not the actual one that I scheduled. So let me delete this. Delete forever. Oh my gosh. Yes, I understand. Delete it. So I don't know how I started. Oh, did I not? That's what happened, you guys. All right, we'll fix this later, I guess. Content, live. You guys get to see all this cool behind the scenes stuff. Not really see, but just listen to me talk about it. I just got to change the thumbnail real quick, and then we'll actually get in to the news. How about that? How about that? Thumbnails. Barcelona. Now I got to find Wake Up and Barca. There it is. Wake Up and Barca. Open. Save. Okay. Folks, now we should be good. I can go into my studio. Technology, friends. But I did tell you right off the bat that this was going to be a slow day for me. I said it. I said it, you guys. I said it. Wake Up in Barca. There we go. All right. Things are working now. Things are working. Grab that. Open this. We're moments away. We are moments away, dudes. Nope, I don't need that. I need this. And then I click on that. And then I save those changes. And we are good. Okay, folks, thank you so much for being patient with me. My goodness. Did you hear that we sold Coutinho to AC Milan? No, we didn't. Well, let me just go ahead and pop that bubble. No, we didn't. But we'll start there. We'll jump right into Coutinho news. Liverpool told to repeat Coutinho, Philippe Coutinho transfer exit with that sentence doesn't make sense. Philippe Coutinho, latest news, breaking stories. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing. So whatever Instagram account or Twitter account you're following that said it's a done deal, Coutinho to Milan, not true. Not even a whiff. In fact, what I was seeing this morning was that all the Coutinho reports have actually cooled. So let's check in on this report from the Liverpool Echo. Liverpool told to repeat Philippe Coutinho transfer exit with Mohamed Salah. So does that mean that they're trying to get Mo Salah out the door? Liverpool should cash in on Mo Salah if he doesn't want to stay, as a big money sale could benefit the team like Philippe Coutinho exits, reckons Paul Robinson. Gotcha. I get what they're saying. So that's not even Philippe Coutinho news. Let's do Coutinho transfers, see if we get anything different. But as of right now, that nope. Replacement exit, nope. Liverpool find Felipe Coutinho replacement as defender nears transfer exit. That's strange. Why is he showing up on Liverpool stuff right now? That's odd. Anyway, there's nothing. There's no reports whatsoever of Coutinho going to AC Milan. So if that was a troll, hilarious, good one, very clever. But no, not happening. I did see, let's go with Barcelona news, not just Barcelona. I did see that Juventus are open to a Pjanic return. Maybe we'll just go with that. Pjanic to Juventus. Because here's the thing. They could get him for free. We're going to cut him. If they end up paying any kind of money to get him over to Juventus, fantastic. Let me minimize that a little bit. We'll take a little bit of cash, but if I'm Juventus, I'm just going to wait a few more weeks until Barcelona have to cut him just to get his salary off the books, and then we take him for free. Why? Why am I getting these old ass? 3 days ago. There we go. Oh, no, there's a 2 day. I would love to get Aaron Ramsey, but again, it's going to be a problem with salary. Salary, folks. Salary is a problem. Coleman makes me mad. Rejected Renato Sanchez and Romero to come to Barcelona. You sure about that? You sure Coleman said no to Renato Sanchez? I didn't see that. What's up, Shawnee? Well, to be honest, the whole reason why we got Pjanic in the first place was because Arthur was going to be making too much, so we thought we'd get Pjanic and pay him less, but now it turns out what we're paying Pjanic is even too much, so we have to get rid of him as well. Paul, good morning, good morning. Glad you're taking a break. It's important to take breaks throughout the day, my friends. You can't just keep your nose on the grindstone all day. And sometimes you got to take really long breaks, like what I've been doing. I've been quite unproductive these last few weeks, but it is what it is. Ovi, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I think everybody's just coming in with fake news today, apparently. Apparently this is fake news day, and people are just going to say whatever they want in the chat, which is fine, but it damages your brand. When you come in and you say nonsense in the chat, then if you haven't heard of the story of, the boy who cried wolf, that's you. That's you now. So it is what it is. Vipula says, Pjanic is surely going to Juventus. Allegro said he hinted, blah, 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 blah. Vipula, here's the thing. You were in here talking about Coutinho going to Milan, so I don't really believe what you're saying anymore. That's the cost of being a troll, my friend. Yep, we're buying Pele, reported on BBC. I heard Ronaldo is coming to Barcelona because he wants to be our Sergio Busquets replacement. Ronaldo said that he's tired of being a forward and having to score all of the goals. He really wants to be more defensive-minded, and he sees an opportunity at Barcelona to come and fill in for Sergio Busquets at a starting role in the defensive mid. So that's what's going to be happening. It's fantastic. Can't wait to have Cristiano Ronaldo as the starting defensive mid next year. Anyway, yeah, Bale's coming to be our left back. I heard Dani Alves is coming back to Barcelona, actually. All right, enough with the fake news. Yes, Varane is done deal. Going to is /at United now. I don't think pen to paper, but it's all been announced. Everybody says it's done. So that's huge for United. United are looking strong. They signed Sancho. They signed Varane. They're looking to move Pogba. If Pogba ends up going somewhere, and they get a bunch of cash for him. Ooh, we'll see what happens. That means they'll have Donny van de Beek to step in and get a little bit more playing time. Man United are going to be looking strong. Man United, Chelsea, Man City all have a really strong squad going into next season. There could be not even a 2, but a 3-team race next year. Am I missing? I don't think Liverpool are keeping up. Liverpool should have refreshed it this summer. This was the summer. Firmino, Mo Salah, and Mane, 1, if not 2 of those should have been sold and refreshed. Absolutely. Should have gotten some turnover. Varane's a done deal. It's been announced by Fabrizio Romano. The only time Fabrizio Romano has announced a deal and it didn't go through was Wijnaldum. That was the only time that didn't happen. We'll see what happens, Levi. I mean, this is going to be the true test for Gunner coming up this year. If Solskjaer can't win with this squad, it ain't going to happen. So it's this year or bust for that manager. Referee, how we doing? Thrawn also joining us. How we doing? So yeah, not a lot of actual news. It was it's been kind of a slow week. I really thought there would be more on the transfer market, but Barcelona are, as this top story says, starting to face a transfer Armageddon. We have several people that we have to get off the books. Griezmann is one that is looking more and more likely that he's going to stay, despite now making more than Lionel Messi. All reports are saying that we're running out of options to find him a club. If he's not willing to take a pay cut, he sits there and talks about how, Barcelona fans don't love me, they don't support me. It's because everyone else is taking a pay cut, and now you're making more than Messi. And you can't finish inside the 6-yard box. So that's why people have problems with you, bro. Giroud to AC Milan is also a done deal. Yes, indeed. Maybe we can look at that since there's not really any Barcelona deals going on. We can go top summer transfers 2021. Grading every big signing. That could be interesting. Oh, ESPN. ESPN gives the most garbage soccer news. Absolute garbage. Brian Gill to Sevilla. I am not familiar with this gentleman. He was so where did he go? To Sevilla or to Tottenham? Hasn't played much for Sevilla, and now he's going to Tottenham. That's right. Okay. Good for him. Jolini, Jadon Sancho. That's a huge move, you guys. And United saved millions of euros by waiting until this summer to sign him. If they would have signed him 2 years ago, send Griezmann to Real? No. We've learned our lesson with sending top stars to rivals. All right, no more of that. Yeah, ESPN is just garbage clickbait. It's absolute garbage clickbait. I don't think the reporters that they have know what they're talking about. Taylor Twellman is probably the worst commentator of all time. I take that back. Who's the other one? Another former U.S. Men's national team player. I'm looking at his face right now. His last name starts with an H. I forget. Either way, the American announcers on ESPN are hot garbage. Absolute hot garbage. Did I see the news about Sigurdsson? I did not. What's going on with Sigurdsson? I'm going to keep this tab open because I do want to take a look at more transfers. Gilfried Sigurdsson. Suspended. Oh, no. That was a week ago? Oh, that's not a good look. Everton's Gylfi Sigurdsson suspended post-arrest in alleged child sex offense case. A Premier League footballer in England, suspicion of child sex offenses. Oh, yeah. According to a report, the player arrested was Gylfi Sigurdsson, plays for... Let's see what the offense is. Officers arrested 31-year-old man on Friday on suspicion of child sex offenses. He is on police bail pending further inquiries. As far as Everton is concerned, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's tough, you guys. That's tough. It's tough for a report to come out like that with no evidence, no suggested evidence. And with something like this, although in the court you are innocent until proven guilty, you look guilty right off the bat just by your name being associated with it. There's a few topics. Well, actually, you guys tell me. This is really cool, actually, because we have an international audience here. So, in America, I'll tell you what it's like in America. You tell me what it's like in your countries. In America, there's a few accusations that if you are accused, it almost doesn't matter if you are proven innocent. It doesn't matter if you're exonerated later. That will stick with you just because you were accused. This is one of those offenses. So, even if he comes out of this, what's going to happen is if he ends up being exonerated, meaning none of this sticks, none of the accusations are true, these reporters, these media outlets, they're not going to come back with a follow-up story saying, oh, all cleared, all good. Now, if he's found guilty, that's when they're really going to pile on. So I'm not standing up for him. I'm not defending him. I'm defending the process, I guess, and just saying that let's not jump to conclusions without seeing any evidence or knowing what's going on. So, yeah, here in America, you get accused for something like that, your career's pretty much done either way. Sad to say. Sad to say. I'm with Levi. I am in support of innocent until proven guilty, but celebrities are definitely treated differently. Hazries, great question. Yeah, let's jump off of that. We'll get back into transfers here in a second. But talk about Gold Cup. I'm very nervous for USA. I do think Qatar or Qatar, however you want to pronounce it, there's more debate over how to pronounce that country than there is whether it's soccer or football in this country. I'm not trying to be Obama, I swear. But I am worried. I'm worried that U.S. are going to be a little bit overconfident. We didn't look great against Jamaica. We had a lot of possession, but weren't creating a lot of chances. It was good that Matthew Hoppe came in and got a late winner, but has USA put their best team forward? I'm assuming you mean forward, not coward. No, we've got like our C team. Right now, it is 90% MLS-based players. It's a lot of young guys that are kind of on the bubble of maybe making the World Cup team, and Berhalter wants to see what they do in live action in a tournament that actually matters. So they're coming up against, I don't want to say a true test because it's not, but they're coming up against someone who's going to be better than the teams they've seen in CONCACAF so far. So I'm a little bit nervous about it. That match is going on Thursday, so tomorrow night. I have some concerns. Particularly in the midfield. I don't know if defensively we're as sound as we should be, but again, it's our C squad. Anyway, Hazries, get the hell out of here. Neymar is not joining Barcelona again. The news with Neymar is that he settled out of court the whole dispute over his transfer. So what happened with that was Neymar was being paid his bonus in installments, and as he received his second installment of that bonus, he signed for PSG. So Barcelona were like, hey, breach of contract, first of all, because you left us just because of your own free will, not for any other reason. So they wanted the money back plus damages for breach of contract. Neymar was like, no, I'm not giving you that money back. In fact, you owe me the rest of the bonus. So for the last, what's it been now, 3-4 years, we've been in this dispute with Neymar, and now we finally settled out of court. Neither side right now is saying what the amount is, so it's an undisclosed amount. But all things settled. So sure, if you wanted to be, if you wanted to start conspiracies, you could say, well, now the door's open, now the relationship has been smoothed over, that Laporta has come in, new president, and then, all of a sudden they get this all worked out, out of the courts. I'm skeptical, my friends. I'm skeptical. I don't think it's happening. Again, the wages. We can't even officially register Messi's new contract yet. So looking at any superstar to come in ain't going to happen, you guys. It ain't going to happen. Now, we can, like, next year, next year, because most of what's happening right now, yes, we have debt, but that can be paid off. Most of what's happening with the wages is because we're coming off of a COVID year. So La Liga only allows a certain percentage, or a certain amount, I should say, to go to your first team, your reserves, your under, what's it called? Youth Academy? Do they get paid? Whatever would be right below the reserves. I'm having a brain fart. But that's what you're looking at. So they're restricted because those numbers are a lot lower because we're coming off of a COVID year. So once we have a full year with people in the stands, next year we can fix these wages. All right, it's all temporary. Anyway, what do I need to catch up on here? I'm with Levi. We do not want Neymar at the club. Lanes looks really good. To be fair, he looks good in CONCACAF. Yeah, but not so great in Europe. Where is Dest, Weston McKennie, etc.? So, like I mentioned, all those players played in the Nations League. We got to see what a potential starting 11 would look like. Now Berhalter, our manager, is really using this tournament to look at those bubble players. So this is not our A squad. This is not our B squad. This is our C squad going into Gold Cup. So I'm saying that now just to get that out of the way, because if we lose to Qatar, or if we lose to Mexico in a potential final, I'm going to get lit up on my 2 Mexico videos that I have posted. Going to get lit up in the comments, but a lot of people are going to ignore the fact that that is not our starting team by any means. Who's Breck Shea? Breck Shea was a left winger, now a left back. When he was young, he had potential and a lot of hype around him to be a breakout star, but much like a lot of people from U.S. in his generation, that just kind of pittered out. And I think he's still playing in the MLS somewhere. Why can't United take Griezmann? United are pretty flush with forwards right now. They've got Cavani, they've got Rashford, they've got Martial, they've got Greenwood, they've got Sancho. Who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting some, but that's 5 world-class forwards right there. Saw fan art where the Barca home kits is darker and the pants are blue instead. Actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I saw some of those pictures where they photoshopped it so the shorts are blue or the shorts are red. The red is okay, but kind of disorienting. I'm a big fan of the blue. I would go, if you're going to pick one color or the other, I would have gone blue shorts. And I agree with a little bit darker, blue shorts, boom. Is Breck Shea Israeli? Is that what you're asking me? Lingard on loan, yeah. He was at, where was he? West Ham? He was at West Ham last year. Looking to sell Martial. I would keep Martial. He's versatile. He's a good finisher, creative on the ball. I would take that. I would absolutely take that. Anyway, let's go back to some of these transfers. Arsenal signed Lokonga. I don't know who that is. AC Milan get Giroud. This one's pretty good. Steven Bergwijn, I think is how you pronounce his name. Goes from Feyenoord to Ajax. He's one for the future. I would keep an eye on him. Donnarumma, PSG. Good steal there. Good steal. For free, too. World-class keeper for free. I saw the new Inter-Away kit, the white one with the snake. It's fine. They're going real heavy into the snake theme this year. That's fine. It looks all right. Coleman is going to pick who over Ricky Puig? Gavi. Gotcha. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think Ricky Puig is going to play. I said Puig. In America, it's pronounced Puig. Ricky Puig. I don't think Ricky Puig is going to get any more playing time this year than he got last year. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be another year of complaining that Ronald Koeman is not playing Ricky Puig. Sergio Ramos also to PSG. Tonali to Milan. That's a good one. That's going to shore up their midfield. AC Milan signed a lot of players A lot of players, particularly over the last few years. Speaking of signing a lot of players, Hakimi at PSG, they had made, what, 3, 4 big signings? Mari, Bayern got their guy, Upamecano. That's good. That's going to refresh. And Konate to Liverpool, Tomori. Lots of center backs going on. This is what happened a while ago. Weston McKennie officially signed with Juve. Barcelona missed out on that one, you guys. You heard it here first. Weston McKennie at Barcelona. It's the perfect match. The absolute perfect match. Box to box. Tenacious. Creative. He can tackle. He can score. What else do you want? Weston McKennie to Barcelona, my friends. Angelino is one that we 100% should have jumped on. Spanish left back, very creative, gets up the left-hand side. Could have been Jordi Alba's understudy. That was one that we missed out on for sure. For sure. The young American. Glad this one made the list. Going from FC Dallas to Roma, Brian Reynolds. I think he's a center back? Or is he a right back? Yeah, right back. U.S. right back. All of a sudden, U.S. have a handful of right backs that are breaking through. We got Brian Reynolds. We've got Shaq Moore at, where is he? Levante, I believe. I think it's at Levante. Serginho Dest, of course. And then Reggie Cannon is playing in Portugal. And then we have DeAndre Yedlin, who's playing at Galatasaray. We have 5 right backs at big clubs in Europe right now. TLCK, how we doing? Good morning, good morning. Am I going to be react to Barcelona versus Juve? If it's actually on TV, because when is that match coming up? Sunday, August 8th, maybe. That's going to be the day after my re-wedding. So I got married last year. It was a COVID wedding in our backyard. So we're having an actual party this year on the 7th. So maybe. We'll see. I'll have to, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. I'll have to actually get it on TV or online, because I guarantee it's not going to be available in the American broadcasting networks. Excuse me. So we'll see. We might hang out for it, or I might have partied a little bit too much the night before, and I might not be here for it. Sankop, how you doing, my friend? How's your week been going so far? Busio looks solid, just needs a little bit more muscle. I agree with you on that, Richard. I think Busio has the right mindset. I think he's got the confidence. I think he is, again, a continuance of the young generation of Americans that have seen players like a Pulisic, like a Des break through, and he says, I can do that too. I can do that too. Is my wife a Barca fan? As much as any passive supporter is, yes. If Messi, Griezmann, and Memphis play together in attack, they're going to tear up defense. Probably, yeah. That's one of the possibilities. Messi, Griezmann, and Memphis as a front three. I think everybody's still sleeping on Ansu Fati. Yes, he was injured and had several surgeries, so he's got to come back. We got to make sure he still is match fit and hits the ground running, picks up where he left off last year. He was scoring almost all the goals for Barcelona before he picked up his injury. So I'm hoping that he comes back, but that will cut into time for Griezmann, for Depay, for Aguero, for Dembele. We have a lot of forwards. Early on in the season, like first half of the season, you might hear guys complaining about playing time if everybody's fit and healthy. If everyone's fit and healthy, yes, we have a lot of forwards. But come the second half of the season, when there's tired legs, when there's injuries, when we have 3 matches in a week, that's when you're going to see that we need all of those forwards. It's in the mail, buddy. I promise. No, I would never marry a Madrista. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sound Cup, they can be watched on free on YouTube, but here's the thing: when you actually click on Barcelona's channel, they're like, "Oh yeah, you can hear the audio, but we're going to put just an ad over top of the screen that takes up all this saying, hey, sign up for Barcelona TV. Well, guess what? I did last year. I signed up for Barcelona TV last year, paid whatever it was, like, I think it was like $50, $100 maybe, and I watched 2 matches on there because they only put the preseason matches on live, and then every other match you have to wait until the next day. And when you go to watch it live, they're like, by the way, here's the score. Hope you weren't trying to avoid spoilers as you go in to watch the replay of this live match. Here's the score. So, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No good. There's Barcelona. Oh, I forgot David Alaba went to Madrid. I totally forgot about that. Omar Richards. Is that the young American? Right? I believe so. I think that's who they're talking about. Could be wrong. We have a Richards, and I think he went to Bayern. So those are the top transfers. PSG really winning the transfer window so far. You got to say, right? Man United, arguably, with that Sancho signing, pretty good. But in terms of quality coming in, I think you got to say PSG win the transfer market. Wish you were born earlier so you could see Ronaldinho play and the Pep era. Dude, I got into it just in time. Ronaldinho is who brought me into Barcelona in the first place. It started out just watching highlight reels, and Ronaldinho would constantly come up. Like if you would search, soccer skills and tricks, stuff like that, Ronaldinho all the time. So that eventually led to watching actual Barcelona matches, and here we are, friends. Here we are. That was many moons ago, so I got to see Ronaldinho in his prime. I got to see Ronaldinho get applauded in the Bernabeu by the Madrid fans after just one of the greatest performances on the pitch ever. I got to see the debut of Lionel Messi. I got to see the Pep Guardiola era. I got to see all of Leo, Iniesta, Xavi. Yeah, it's been a hell of a run. It was a good time to get on the Barcelona train. I was 14, 15 years old at the time, so we're coming up on 20 years now of being a Barcelona supporter. It's been a hell of a ride. Quite spoiled. Gotta say, I've been quite spoiled. Thanks, Ayush. I appreciate that, buddy. Vinicius or Fati, that's hilarious. Of course, I go Fati. Vinicius Jr. couldn't finish to save his life. It's if you had to rely on Vinicius Jr. or Dembele to score a goal before anybody can go home, we'd be in the stadium for days on end. Ugh. How many matches have I been to? I've been to 2 in the Camp Nou and 1 here in America. If we're talking about just Barcelona matches, 2 in the Camp Nou and 1 here in America. TLCK was a Madrid fan and then turned to Barcelona when he was 3. Good for you. That's the right choice. That is the right choice. Hazri's suggestion for a video of best Barcelona of all time. Yeah, I do. I need to do a better job of making those uploaded videos. But the problem is that those take a long time to make. It's not as fun for me because I'm just sitting here by myself making them. And then they don't get a lot of views. I think as the channel grows and I have those just kind of in place for people to watch, yes, they'll get views as the channel grows. But for right now, I spend very little time prepping for these shows. I can just turn on the camera, get things going. But for those type of videos, I have to plan it out. I got to write a script. I got to do screen grabs. I got to do graphic design. All those things, and then like nobody watches them. I got like 50 views. I did a Samuel Eto'o like tribute video, and I think that has like 100 views maybe. And I spent like 8 to 10 hours creating that video. So this channel is mostly gonna be about the live content. It's mostly gonna be show up, have some conversation, hang out, be a part of the community. That's really what we're doing here. It's very tempting to go down the road of Talk FCB and Barca news and stuff like that, where it's more scripted content, where it's a voiceover and there's just images and slides and graphics and stuff. It's tempting to go down that route, but it's not as fun for me, and I don't actually connect with you all when we do that. So for this channel, it's really about showing up for the Wake Up in Barca every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll do like pregame and postgame within these shows. And then for every match, we're going to be live here on the channel. We'll have the chat going. I'll be doing the live commentary. So even if for some reason you can't get a stream or a live feed of it somewhere, you won't miss any of the action. I'll be giving you the play-by-play. And then the big hit after that is always the reaction video. I get more views from the reaction video than I do from the live stream sometimes. So that's the main content. Wake Up in Barca, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pregame, postgame. Within that, all the news, the transfer rumors, anything Barca, that's going to be covered there. And then the live matches with the reaction video afterwards. That's really what you're going to be seeing on this channel. And of course, we'll pepper in some English Premier League, some Champions League, all that kind of stuff. I did not do a good job of coming in for the live matches for these international tournaments, but honestly, I just kind of had a busy summer and wanted to take some downtime. So we kept up with the Wake Up in Barcas, which I'm very proud of. I'm glad that we have a good, solid crew of regulars that come and hang out. Barcelona quiz stream. So Levi, that's an excellent idea, and that's one of the things that I was thinking of adding into these Wake Up in Barcas. Like I think there's a way. I got to explore a little bit, but I can start doing polls. I can start doing like quizzes and stuff like that. Like we could do a little giveaway. I could do like a quiz and do a giveaway for whoever gets the highest scores, like stuff like that. So much more to come. This last month or two has been kind of a downtime, a little bit of a lull where we just kind of relax and decompress a bit. But you know, we're coming up towards the last month of summer, and we're gonna try to ramp things back up. So more to come, folks. Next thing is going to be Wake Up in Barca on Friday. But tell you what, make sure you turn on notifications. Might be a surprise stream. U.S. is playing Qatar tomorrow, Thursday evening. I think it's 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. I'm pretty sure. So that's where we will end it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. We had some great conversation today. And like I said, we got a good crew going of regulars coming in. LeBeau, Referee, Levi, Hazries, Richard, TLCK, hello. I think you're new, if I'm not mistaken, so welcome. Ovi's been hanging out. Ayush, of course, my nephew. Fabiani. If I missed you, Vipula, of course. Sankalp, after a little break, you're back as well. So, hey, we got things going, friends. This is what it's all about. It's all about the hang. So, appreciate you coming and doing exactly that. Hanging out, catching up on the news. We'll see you, what day is today? Wednesday. So we'll see you on Friday for Wake Up in Barca. Folks, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in and taking a ride. We'll see you next time.